Hello, welcome to Should I Buy This Game, featuring the 10th anniversary of Paperback. My name is Christine, and in this video I'll give you an overview of how the game is played, and then share a few things we may like or dislike about the game to help you decide if you want to add the 10th anniversary of Paperback to your collection. So this is the 10th anniversary Paperback Deluxe Edition, and in the box you get all the modules for the game, but I'm just going to show you how the base game is played. So in the box, we have this mat, which makes it really easy to know where everything gets lined up. We have our cards up here that we're trying to purchase, and these actually trigger the end of the game. When two of these piles are empty, the game is over. We have vowels that are 2 coins to buy, but once you use it, it goes back in the pile. Whereas these cards cost a bit more to buy, but once you buy them, you own them. And then depending on the card, it gives you more money to spend. This is a deck building game, all about spelling words. And so this is another thing here. The first person to get a 7-letter word will receive this card and 5 points. And then it moves down to 8 letters and a new vowel gets shown. And once somebody gets a 10-letter word, that's another trigger to the end of the game. And so we start with 10 cards. Everybody starts with the same 10 cards, and we're going to deal ourselves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we lay them out so we can see what we have. Now the lady is just a wild card, so this can be any letter. And then we can also use the letter that is here. So right now it's an E. I don't have any bonuses on my cards, so it doesn't matter if I use all of them or not. But the more cards I use, these are the coins here, the points that you're going to be able to spend. So if I can use the E, I'll get an additional. So I'll be able to spend up to 4 coins. So I want to make a word that has preferably these as well as the E, and these will fit in. So I could do the word enter. So E-N-T-E-R. That would be enter. This card I didn't use, it just gets put on a discard. But I get 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when I come over here, my options right now though are, these are worth 3 cents each, and this is worth 2, but you don't get to keep these. So maybe I'm going to take the ED, because that gets me 2 letters in 1 card and 2 points the next time. So I would take that. I put all these cards in my discard, and then we refill the board. Now, of course, other players are going, and they're going to be making their words and taking their cards. So then what you do when it's your turn again, or you can actually do this when the other people are going, you can look at your card so you can be prepared with your word. So now we have a couple letters. So if you have another S in a word, you can draw 1 card into your next hand. We don't have another S. And if word used all your cards, we score 1 extra. So we want to find a word that we'll use all of these, and I think I see one, slopes, right? S-L-O-P. I'll use that E and an S. Slopes. So I used all, so I'm going to score +1 more. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, +1 is 5. So I have 5 coins to spend. I come back over here. These are all worth 6. These are worth 3, so I could take one of these and maybe at the 2. So maybe I'm just thinking maybe another N, and I will take an O. And this card gets put down there. So when you're done your deck, you're going to shuffle them up a bit. And you're going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and see what we have. So I got that O. Have a couple wilds. So if word uses all your cards, score +1 again. So let's look at what we have this time. This time I'll do spores. So it's SPORES. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and because of that, I get an extra, so I get a 6. Now this card, as I mentioned, will get put back to the bottom here. These go in discard, but I get 6 to spend. So now I'm able to go in this area here, look at top 5 cards and discard. You may trash a card, or you may trash a card. Maybe, oh, I just got an N though. It's always the way, isn't it? So I have 6. I might take the W, because even if I don't use this, it's still worth 4 points. So that might be a good one to take. So that goes on to my discard. This comes down. And then the other players go, and it just continues like this. So I'm going to do one more, and I could have probably bought one of these cards earlier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do one more turn and see if we can get one of those cards. So if we have another S, we did not. And if this is the first letter, score 1. Okay, I think maybe, because I'm looking, I could do like an EST, but I don't know. Nihilist, 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 nihilist. I don't think I could do any of those. So I have to think of another word as a first letter. Nestle, right? Nestle. So if I do NESTLE. So this is worth 1, plus it was the first letter, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. And so up here, this is only worth 5. So I'd be able to get one of these. It's worth 4 points at the end of the game, and I use it during the game as a wild card. So that is how you get these. I just find a lot of times when we first start, we want to get more letters. So we'll be getting more points because you don't get any coins when you use these. But that is how you would get one of these cards. And again, you would add it to your discard. I had only made a 6-letter word there, so I don't get the card yet. And that is basically how the game is played. You're taking turns around the table with all the players, using your own cards, making words, buying more cards to build up your deck. And it's just a fun word game if you like to make words out of cards. It's just a really fun game to play. When we played it, we actually didn't buy the last card just so we could try and get some of the bigger cards as we went, just to have a bit more fun with the game. And with the Deluxe Edition, you can see there's like little gold design on some of these cards. The art's really cool. I never played the original, so I can't fully compare it, but I'm happy I came across the game. It's just a little fun game, word game to play. And that is Paperback Deluxe Edition, 10th anniversary. So let me know if you've played the original paperback version. Is it the same? Or if you're planning on picking up this version.